Honourable House Chairperson, the ACDP notes that this department had an adjusted budget of some 8.9 billion for the 24-25 financial year, spending about 8.8 billion by the end of the fourth quarter, or 99.4% of their total budget. What is unacceptable is that the non-financial performance information of the Department of Mineral and Petroleum Resources was not readily accessible to enable a scrutiny of the budget against the outcome of performance targets. This limits our oversight when considering the performance of the department against spending. The ACDP notes the department's allocation of some 2.86 billion with a focus on mine health, safety, regulatory oversight, and policy development. The question, however, begs, does this budget reflect the urgency of our mineral sector's stagnation, shrinking by 2.8% year-on-year in March, following a 9.7% plunge in February? Or does it reflect the slothful movement caused by red tape? House Chairperson, S&P Global warned that growth in South Africa's economy will be limited by both exogenous and endogenous threats, including slowing demand from China for key commodities. The ACDP cautions, as we have done previously, that a failure to implement constructive structural reforms in the mining sector is an invitation for economic suicide. We have consistently called for policy certainty, streamlined licensing, and a regulatory environment that attracts, not repels, investment. We express concern that the Mineral Resources Development Bill of 2025, while sounding promising, introduces ministerial consent and outdated provisions that risk micromanaging mining companies and deterring capital inflows. We support the department's critical minerals and metals strategy, identifying rare earth minerals as strategic assets. But strategy without execution is a mirage, and as champions of beneficiation and corrupt-free infrastructure development, the ACDP warns that if not implemented, we will remain exporters of raw materials and importers of missed opportunities. On mine rehabilitation, ethical stewardship must be prioritized, not just economic extraction, because the environment and financial liabilities remain long after mining operations have ceased. South Africa's mineral wealth is not a curse, but a blessing. It's not a curse, but a blessing. And as kingdom builders, the ACDP asserts that this budget must be more than numbers, but a catalyst for transformation, investment, and dignity for the mining communities across South Africa. I thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Thring.